Hey, what is up people? This is Johnny, and in today's video we're going to be talking about 10 interesting facts about Batman. Number 10. Batman was supposed to be blonde in the original design that the creators had created for him. His suit was also pretty different from the Batman suit that we know now. It was red. But then somebody decided to redesign his suit and made him into Batman and colored his hair black as well. So now Batman is with black hair and a different type of suit. Number 9. Mark Hamill, the voice actor for the Joker in the animated series and the Arkham games, is also the actor for Star Wars Luke Skywalker in the series. So it's kind of amazing how Mark Hamill has a really good talented voice to voice the Joker in the animated series and as well as in the Arkham games, because you wouldn't expect him being a Luke Skywalker from there to actually have that voice of a Joker. Number 8. In 1992, Harley Quinn was introduced in the Batman animated series. Her character was only supposed to appear on one episode and never come back again, but due to her popularity, she then became a regular, and she even had her own comic book made afterwards, and as well as appearing in the Batman series for years to come. Number 7. Believe it or not, the Batman character wasn't fully formed into the late 1940s. They had Detective Comics, which was Bruce Wayne in the past actually going ahead and fighting crime on his own, and then they started developing his character as Batman until like Detective Comics 27, which is the first time that the Batman actually appeared in his costume. And then later on they went on to invent Gotham City and as well as the Bat Signal. Number 6. Robin was only supposed to appear in the comics once, but due to the popularity of the comic and sales, they actually decided to keep him as a permanent character. Number 5. Believe it or not, some of the famous elements of Batman actually come from the television. For example, the Batcave first appeared in a series of serial films in the early 1940s. Also, Alfred Pennyworth was given a refined appearance when he actually started to appear as well, who helped Batman. And if you haven't heard yet, but Harley Quinn was actually a character who was made in the animated series and then became a big character. Number 4. Comic book fans killed off Robin. In 1988, DC Comics set up a toll-free hotline where readers could call and vote whether he should live or die, and the majority voted that he should die. This was Jason Todd's death, where he met his violent death at the hands of the Joker. However, later in the years, he actually reappeared as Red Hood. Number 3. Bruce Wayne has two historical figures named after his name. One is of the Scottish King Bruce I of Scotland, who led the wars of Scottish independence, and as well as Anthony Wayne, a hero of the American Revolutionary War, who is responsible for his last name. So this is actually pretty interesting because so many superheroes, like in other places, actually have origins of their names. Number 2. Wolverine actually merged with Batman once. The character was named Logan Wayne, and it was the same plot as the stories mashed together, that Logan had witnessed the murder of his parents as a child. Then he moved to Canada, where there was a lot of the place of the Wolverine's origin story, and his name was Dark Claw. Well, the costume was Dark Claw. It was basically a mixture of Batman and as well as Wolverine, which is kind of the weirdest mergers to happen in a comics. Number 1. Batman used to kill criminals in the Batman universe. Now that's one thing that you may have not expected, but Batman has killed in the comics in the 30s and 40s and 50s generation of comics. He used to throw gangsters off of rooftops, he used to push them into vats of acid, and he was even brutal enough in one of the Batman comics to kill a bunch of henchmen with machine guns in Batman 1. And that's one thing that you probably will find really odd, because in the future comics you always hear Batman, "I shall never kill my criminal enemies," or stuff like that, which he actually did it in the past in those comics from the 1940s, 30s, and 50s. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Also, if you haven't checked out some of my previous videos, make sure to click on those two boxes in the middle.